Today, I'm drafting the number 1 pick every single year for all of NBA history. We're starting it off in the 1984 offseason, the earliest they'll let you begin a simulation here in 2K. And of course, I've got the number 1 selection. And we could definitely use the help of the top pick, because right now the roster's filled with 40 overall bots. And the only way we can improve it is with these first selections. With the first pick in the 1984 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls are gonna select Kenny Fields, you think? Maybe Jeff Turner? John Stockton? No, we're going with Michael, Jeffrey, Jordan. There's a reason I took the Bulls for this video. I knew that our first number 1 pick was gonna be Mike. And with the first pick in the subscribe to Danny draft, I select you. Come on, click the button. We're on the road to 250K. Mike begins his career at an 85 overall. Oh man, I can't wait to see what numbers he puts up on this garbage team. I know they're about to be ridiculous. And every time we add a top pick, we can release one of our bots. Y'all think Mike will get us at least 1 win all season? They're gonna play him all 48, but we're getting smacked. I mean, losing every game by 50, 60, 70. That'll do it for the year. 0-82. But Mike, he got his for sure. 57 points, 12 rebounds, somehow 1 assist passing to those garbage teammates. 5 steals, 5 blocks. Golly, 9 turnovers is crazy. Mike was also your rookie of the year, your defensive player of the year. I mean, 5 steals and 5 blocks isn't too bad. And he officially has more MVP awards won than games won. Needless to say, we got to get our guys some help. And we'll have the opportunity to do that in the 85 offseason. With the first pick in the 1985 draft, the Chicago Bulls are going to select Patrick Ewing. Ewing was first overall, went to the Big Apple in real life, but sorry New York, not this time. Oh, I'm real sorry New York. Ewing and Mike is set to be a dynamic duo. I think with those 2 guys, we'll get at least 1 win. Surely, right? Yup, already you're seeing the games are a lot closer. At least some of them. We're still getting blown out a lot of nights, but I think we'll get one here at some point. Yeah, we only lost to the Pacers by like 8. We lost to the Knicks by 8. Y'all gotta give me 1. There we go. The first win of the video comes against the Phoenix Suns, where Barry the Bot leads the way with 4 points. No, I'm kidding. You had Michael Jordan with 48 points and 17 rebounds. Pat with 30 and 20. Golly! Michael Gilgeous-Alexander with 22 free throws. Dang, he's averaging over like 11, 12 free throw attempts per game. Oh my gosh. He's making 15 free throws a night, attempting 18, and he was attempting more last year. Mike, as soon as you walk up the court, they blow the whistle, huh? We go 1-81. Jordan is your MVP. Ewing Rookie of the Year, 32 and 15 averages. I'm surprised Mike got MVP, you know, considering his numbers dropped off and we only won 1 game. But it's 2K, so I guess I shouldn't be so shocked. Shout out to Barry the Bot for averaging 1 point. And now we got the 86 draft, headlined by Brad Daugherty, Chuck Person, Mark Price. I might take Mark Price or Ron Harper because we need a point guard. We just drafted Ewing, so we're probably not taking Brad. Chuck's definitely in the mix too. With the first pick in the 1986 NBA draft, I guess we'll go Mark Price. He's ranked higher. They say he's better at his position than Ron Harper, so we're going to believe the mocks. We could also go Dennis Rodman, pair up Jordan and Rodman, but I think Mark Price will be a good pickup for sure. Ron Harper, another guy who played for Chicago in his career, so could have been fun to have him and Mike playing together, but we're not here to recreate the championship Bulls. We're creating a whole new team of first selections as Mike goes up to a 94 overall and Pat Ewing goes +5, already making him an 88 going into year 2. Mark Price begins his career at a 76, so not too great, but he's obviously going to improve quickly. There's a reason he was a top-ranked prospect. Got the 87 draft next year. We're looking for some wings. Oh, well, forget all that. I know I could take Scottie Pippen, pair him with Mike. We are taking David Robinson. There's no question about it. We got to get the Admiral. He is so overpowered in the 2K sim. We'll play him and Ewing in the front court together. It's the 80s. We don't care about spacing, man. We can play both of them. They'll just dunk on everybody. And this year we do see some pretty significant improvement, which, you know, improvement, you've won 5 games. You don't expect that to be much of an improvement. But for us, it's really good. We go 8-74. Hakeem Olajuwon wins the MVP. MVP. Mark Price is your Rookie of the Year, averaging 16 with 6 assists. Not bad. Hot Rod Williams, tough name. Mike Jordan is your DPOY, averaging less than 40 for the first time in his career. Pat Ewing made second team. You made second team, averaging 30 and 18? No way. No way. His numbers were way better than the Dreams. Lakers win the chip. And with the first pick in the 1987 draft, we already talked about this. I'm taking D-Rob. No questions asked. And now I think we've got a real squad. It might sound ridiculous, but if we want to run a really short rotation, I think we can make the playoffs. Especially with Mark Price going up 8, now being an 84. Ewing goes +4 to a 92. Mike's a 97. And then you look at David Robinson, right? We play Ewing at the 4 because he is not 6'8". 2K always makes him 6'8". He should be 7 foot. But you play Ewing at the 4 because David Robinson is 7'1", and no way he weighs less than Pat Ewing. You seen the biceps on this guy? But yeah, this is how we're going to run it. Those 4 guys should be able to get me into the playoffs. One of the Barry the Bots is going to be in the starting 5 with him, though, which sucks. Oh, boy! We are the 4 seed! Oh, my goodness! We had no bench. Just our 4 number 1 picks as Jordan wins MVP 34, 9, and 8 this year. How about D-Rob, Rookie of the Year, 24 and 14, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Sensational. Mike was your DPOY. Mark Price, most improved, 18 and 12. Mike, first team. Ewing's here. D-Rob's here. We got everybody. Mark Price even pulled up to All-NBA second team. I think we could go on a championship run. No, we can't. I saw the 40 overall bald dude at the small forward spot, and I was like, yeah, no way we're going on a championship run. Yeah, we lost in the first round. Barry the Bot a donut in this final game. Everybody else played good. Oh, actually, Mark Price, 37 from the field. D-Rob, you're a center, shooting 37 from the field. 38 if you round up, but regardless, that's terrible. Matter of fact, Patrick Ewing, you were inefficient. Everybody played bad except for Michael Jordan. And just as a reminder, this time, first round series were first to 3 wins instead of first to 4 wins, in case you're a little bit confused there. 1988 draft. Who do we got? Danny Manning, W name. We might have to take him just because, W name. But we need a small forward. We could take Mitch Richmond, maybe play him at the 3. Or we could get Danny Manning, slide him to the 3. He is 6'10". That's a little big to run small forward. But Money Mitch, the consensus number 1 guy. Maybe we just go Money Mitch here. First pick. Oh, I'm going to take Mitch Richmond. I think that he's a more sure thing than Danny Manning. Although maybe I'm wrong because Danny Manning's an 82 to start his career. I should have took him, especially just off the name. Richmond, though, goes up to an 82. You slide him to small forward, so that's big. And now we'll have a full lineup of real NBA players. Huge deal for us, huge achievement for the franchise. Absolutely ecstatic about it. I'm also ecstatic that D-Rob's up to a 90. Mark Price knocking on the door of 90. D-Rob, MVP. See, this is why I told y'all we had to get D-Rob. I know, Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, pretty good 1-2 punch, but David Robinson just different in the world of 2K. 22 and 16 on the season. He wins DPOY along with his MVP. But man, do we have a problem. The Portland Trailblazers just went 72 and 10. That's right. They did it before Chicago was able to do it. We did win 63 games. We were just overshadowed by what they had going on over in Portland. Money Mitch averaged 18 as a rookie. That's great. And in the first round, we got Philly. Last year, we struggled in the first round. Lost in 5. This time, though, we get out of there in 4. Next up, it'll be New York. Oh, we got to win this one. You know exactly why. The guy playing power forward, he can't win here. Good job, fellas. Great job. Next up, we got Atlanta. Dominique Wilkins, Chris Mullin, John Stockton. That's a nice trio for sure. But we win in 6. NBA Finals, the 72-win Blazers. They've got Fat Lever, Clyde Drexler, Hakeem Olajuwon, Michael Thompson, and Gerald Wilkins. Game 1 goes to us, a big W, 38 from Mike, 0 from Barry the Bot. Game 2, we win as well, 35 from Mike. He's a man on a mission. They'll take Game 3. We take Game 4. They take Game 5. Okay, Mike, we don't want to blow a 3-1 lead here, so let's close this thing out in Game 6, get our first title like we're supposed to. And there it is, the first ever NBA championship for your Chicago Bulls. I would assume first of many as Ewing at 31-14, and he's your finals MVP. It only took us 5 years of taking the first overall pick to get a title. That's with all bots filling out the bench. I'd say that's pretty impressive because, you have any foul outs, the game's basically cooked. And even with that challenge, that roadblock, that obstacle, we were still able to win. By the way, for anybody curious, to get the picks, I've just been trade overriding. So, yeah, just in case you wanted to know. We've got Glenn Rice, Purvis Ellison, Sean Elliott, Tim Hardaway, Sean Kemp, Danny Ferry, W name. Do we go Glenn Rice here? He's the consensus #1 guy. Sean Elliott also could be intriguing. You know what? We'll just go Glenn Rice. I'm not going to think about this one too much. We're coming off the title. I'm feeling pretty good. Glenn Rice will give us some additional wing depth. Money Mitch, +6. Big stuff there. D-Rob, +4. Bury the bot, still trash. We can now expand to a 6-man rotation, which is big because this means if anybody fouls out, we've got an option off the bench in Glenn Rice to fill in instead of just having to go to our bots. David Robinson, your most valuable player, 24, 15, and 7 on the season. 7 assists from my 7-1 big man. Are you kidding me? He's also your DPOY. And Dell Bennett, Coach of the Year, 71 wins. We were close to the Blazers who won 72 last year, although 72-10 didn't have a good ring to it in this NBA universe because they couldn't beat us. Mike Jordan, 24 a night, 24 a night from D-Rob, 24 a night from Ewing as well. Glenn Rice was kind of whatever. Round 1 against Detroit is a sweep. We sweep New York. Hawks have Dominique Wilkins, Chris Mullin, Stockton. We've seen this team before, and we beat them in 5. NBA Finals, the Rockets. Charles Barkley, good luck, buddy. They got a game, but we get out of there in 5. David Robinson, the Admiral, your Finals MVP, and that'll already bring us up to 2 NBA championships using just #1 picks. Who's next? 1990. The glove? Oh, it's gotta be the glove. No question. Welcome to the team, GP. I'm sure Mike's happy to have you on his side rather than having to go up against you. Team's really coming together. I mean, Jordan's a 99. D-Rob looks like he's on the road to 99. Glenn Rice went +5. And now GP's in the mix as well. And we don't have too many bots on the bench anymore either. D-Rob, your MVP, 23, 13, and 6. He wins another DPOY as well as we go 74 and 8. An incredible record from the guys. And we're looking for the three-peat. I think it should be quite easy. All the way to the finals with just 1 loss. We'll be taking on the Sacramento Kings, who picked up Reggie Miller. And Reggie gets swept by Mike. Jordan's your finals MVP, averaging about 30 for the playoffs. 91 draft. You know who's coming up in a year? I'll give you a hint. His name starts with Shaquille and ends with O'Neal. Oh, I spoiled it. Oh, this is a Larry Johnson draft. I guess we could use a 4. I would take Mutombo, but we're going to get Shaq in a second. So yeah, we'll take Larry Johnson. And I told y'all D-Rob was the right pick. Scotty's only a 94. David Robinson a 96, which I guess isn't that big of a difference. But also, David Robinson's won all those MVPs. GP goes +5. But we haven't had a heavy-hitting generational draft prospect in some time. Since Michael Jordan, I would say. Or maybe David Robinson. But, well, maybe even Patrick Ewing. Those guys are all incredible. But next up, we got Shaq Diesel, a guy who's regarded by pretty much everybody as a top 10 player ever. So this is a huge opportunity. David Robinson is your MVP. 25, 14, and 6. Did not win DPOY this year because the Dream won it as we go 76 and 6. I think it's a real possibility we could grab an 82-0 at some point in this video. I mean, right now the rotation isn't even that deep. I'm sorry, Larry Johnson. I forgot to make it an 8-man. You really didn't play too much. That's completely on me. But you will get playing time next year, I promise, as we win the championship very easily. 92 off season. Next draft will be fun too with Penny and C. Webb. But this one's extra fun. Shaquille O'Neal, the Shaq Attack. Welcome to the team, big dog. An 83 overall to begin his career. Regarded by almost everyone as the most dominant force in NBA history. There he is. Oh yeah, Gary Payton hit 90 overall too. That's pretty cool. We've expanded the rotation to a 9-man. That way everybody's included. Everybody eats. Everybody will get some playing time. And so far, so good. I thought maybe we had the 82-0, but the Knicks got us, and that's not good. Oh, they don't have that one guy anymore, so I'm not as mad that we lost to the Knicks. But still, would have loved to have the perfect season. I guess we'll have to put that on hold for now, but we're going to be able to add another prospect this summer that'll help us in our quest for the 82-0 year. And in the meantime, we're just going to try and continue to win more championships. Honestly, I think it's a completely fair goal to set that we win every single championship for the rest of the video. Do y'all think we can do it? Stay tuned. I think YouTubers just well, they definitely do. I'm doing it right now. YouTubers just say stay tuned to get more engagement or whatever, get people watching till later in the video. I wonder if it works. 20 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists from D-Rob. Numbers dip because he's got Shaq playing behind him, but he's still really good. As we go 77-5, that's our best record to date. All right, here we go. Playoff time. First round's easy, second round's easy. Conference finals we sweep. Now it'll be the Seattle Sonics. This team is one of the worst finals teams we've seen, and we sweep them. Everybody's numbers are going to start to be a little more modest just because we have an all-star team on a regular NBA roster. Nobody's going to put up these ridiculous numbers. 93 draft. You have no idea how good 2K simulation Chris Webber is. That's exactly why we're taking him. Bro, I am telling you, Christopher wins MVPs like it's nothing in the sim. Now, looking at the team, I mean, yeah, C-Web was a logical pick. We needed a backup power forward. So now all we need is what? A backup 2 guard? 94 draft? I believe that's Grant Hill, Jason Kidd. Maybe we could bring Grant Hill in, play him at the 2, or play Jason Kidd at the 2. Nah, we wouldn't play J Kidd at the 2. But we could play Gary Payton at the 2. Is that ridiculous? I don't think that's ridiculous. Yeah, we could do GP at the backup 2, then Jason Kidd at the 1. I'm thinking ahead here. And now we've got a real 10-man rotation, so fatigue should not be much of an issue. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do have a 10-man rotation. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. We lost the first game of the season by 1, by the way, to the Cavs. Who do y'all have? They got Kevin, Mike Williams, Larry Drew. This team's not even that good. Imagine that's our only loss. We win 81 straight after losing the first game. Oh, that's ridiculous if that's the case. Okay, we drop another. That makes me feel better. David Robinson, your MVP. He's played 7 years and won 6 MVPs. That sounds familiar. 6'7". Scottie Pippen won DPOY this time around, and we go 80-2. Our 2 losses being narrow L's. We lost 1 to the Cavs, 1 to the Pacers. Next year, we might have y'all. Round 1, we sweep. Round 2, we sweep. Conference Finals is a sweep. NBA Finals is a sweep. Undefeated run. Another championship. That's already 6 rings on the video. Mike, you already got your 6, and you're probably just over 30. 31 years old now. Yeah, I forgot guys used to actually stay in college. Jason Kidd, welcome to the team. I did a lot of thinking on who I should take, and I decided I was going to take you. And we already talked about the strategy of this. We slide GP over to the 2, and that should work out pretty nicely. Pair of 99s, Mike and D-Rob. Shaq might hit 99 too. C-Web really could as well. I'm telling y'all, Chris Webber, so nice. I was just about to press the unpause button on the recording and say, oh, is this our year? And we lost 2 games. 1 to the Hornets, 1 to the Pistons within about the same week. Then a 5-day span. Then we dropped 1 to the Bucks, but we were like 46-0 or something like that. It was really good. 79-3. Mike Jordan says, let me get in the mix. Sorry, D-Rob. I'm going to take your MVP here. Dale Bennett, Coach of the Year. We've gone for 6 in a row. Why not make it 7? In the finals, taking on the Wolves. They've got Kiki Vandeweghe. Hold on, let me sing real quick. Kiki, do you love me? Oh, somebody edit that out. Jordan is your finals MVP. Ever since we got a full starting 5, we've been unstoppable. We haven't looked back. Anything is possible. Do you know what year it is? It's 1995. And that means it's time to draft Joe Smith. Now, we're taking Kevin Garnett, man. Come on. KG, 83 overall. Don't care if we already got big men. They're not Kevin Garnett, are they? Yeah, didn't think so. So Kevin Garnett is coming to the squad, and we couldn't be happier. Jordan regresses down 1. C-Web goes up 5. And eventually it's going to get to the point where we've got more than 15 players on the team at once, right? So we'll have to start releasing number 1 picks. That's when it'll really get interesting. And boy, oh boy, are these next few drafts going to be awesome. We got the Kobe 1996 draft coming up, meaning that we get to see Kobe and Michael Jordan share the NBA floor But right now, we're more worried about this 82 and out. See, every time, as soon as I say something, the Utah Jazz got us. They beat us by 12 points. This is ridiculous, man. Like, there's no way they got the personnel to be beating us. Who do y'all have on your team? Yeah, like, really? This is the team? And y'all beat us by 12 points. Rex Chapman went off. Oh, we dropped another one at the end of the year. No, we're not allowing this. Wait, Pat Ewing left us? When did that happen? I could have sworn I had him under contract. Well, listen, we're not letting this guy get MVP, and Ewing, looks like you had a great season, so you can have it, okay? Wow, Joe Smith averaged 23. We're going to bring Ewing back over here in just a second. Let me make sure all my other players' contracts are squared away. I can't believe he just left. This could have been the year we went 82-0 if Pat Ewing didn't leave the team. He's probably the difference for us getting those 2 wins as we win the title, not losing a single game all postseason. Yeah, Pat, get back here, man. Oh, well, first off, we got the 96 draft. And we're going to take Steve Nash, Bronze Podcast buddy. No, we're taking Kobe. Welcome to the team, Kobe Bryant. Okay, Pat Ewing is back just in time to start regressing. Pat had a little vacation over to Toronto, won an MVP, did great stuff, but we need you back. We got a goal of going 82-0. Oh, by the way, KG went +5. Garnett, another one of those guys. Incredible in the sim. Incredible at basketball in real life, so it makes sense why he's good in the sim. See, this is why 82-0 is so annoying, because 2K always just wants to throw you a couple random losses throughout the year. It doesn't matter how good your team is. Well, sometimes you can do it. I've done it before, but it's just, oh boy, is it difficult. C. Webb wins MVP. Told y'all, Chris Webber, ridiculous in the simulation. Dale Bennett, Coach of the Year, 80-2. That's our best record. Well, tied for our best record. We had another 80-2 year at some point. But yeah, 80-2 is the best we've been able to do. As we win a championship, C. Webb takes home the finals MVP. And we head to the 97 draft. Oh, this is a fun one. You have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. You have no idea. Welcome to the team, the big fundamental. We're going to slide him to center just because we got a lot of power forwards. But that is awesome, man. Timmy D. Mike's starting to get old on us. He's regressing. So is Mark Price. So is Patrick Ewing. Kobe, though, already up to an 88 +6 at 18 years old. And C. Webb's a 98 too. This is the one. I've got that feeling. 41-0, halfway there. We made it this far before. Ah! Detroit basketball, they got us. Nick Van Exel, Isaiah Thomas. Oh, Mike's good buddy. I had to beat him. That is funny how Isaiah Thomas, Zeke, gave us our 1L of the whole season as Christopher Webber is your MVP. T-Mac, Rookie of the Year. Listen, T-Mac, if Tim Duncan wasn't in your draft, you would have been a real candidate to get selected first overall, but the problem is you have no idea how good Tim Duncan was. We had to take him as we cruise to another championship. For anybody curious about the ring count, that puts us at an even 10 titles. We've won all of those in a row. Like I said earlier, could we win all the rest of the rings for the video? We'll see. We'll see. This is the 98 draft with Vince Carter, Dirk, Paul Check Your Drawers, Pierce. You know what? I'm going to take Vince Carter. Never won a ring. Let's give him a chance to do that today. Plus our other bald shooting guard, Michael Jordan. Yeah, he's probably going to retire here soon, so might as well try and find somebody who can fill in the minutes at the 2. Kobe's going to do that as well, but yeah. Patrick Ewing's starting to fall off. Well, he's been falling off, but it's really hitting. Jordan's also falling off. Yeah, some of our initial draft picks, their regression's hitting, and soon we'll have to release some players. Chris Webber, your most valuable player, 19, 8-5 on the season. Dale Bennett, 79-3. I'm not going to lie to you, Dale. I don't know if we're ever going to get that 82-0, but we'll for sure keep trying. We got plenty of years left to do it. There's 11 championships. Jason Kidd and D-Rob are ecstatic. Look at their big smiles. Michael Jordan's not smiling. Probably because he's only averaging 8 points these days. 99 draft. I don't think this one's very good. Not that I'm complaining. We've had a bunch of great drafts. Lamar Odom, Baron Davis. I'm going to take Shawn Marion just because I love his beautiful jump shot. Probably wasn't the best pick, but it doesn't matter. We can afford to make a bad pick here or there. With the position the team's in right now, we're good. Progression, D-Rob, Mitch, Jordan, Ewing, Mark. And we got too many players, meaning we're going to have to make the decision of who to release. I think it's pretty easy. Patrick Ewing, he's 37. He's regressing every year. See you later. It's been a good run, man. I think earlier in the video during the KG draft, I jokingly said, oh yeah, I'll take Joe Smith. How in the the world is Joe Smith the MVP? He averaged 32, 12, and 5. He's only an 88 overall. I don't know how he pulled this off. How did that happen? We went 79-3, just another average season for us. We actually lost 2 games to the Grizzlies in the finals with Tracy McGrady, so maybe teams will start to give us a little more trouble over the coming years. We're off 12 straight championships as Magic Johnson just retired in the year 2000, and I know that the 2000 draft is regarded by many as one of the worst drafts in NBA history, so yeah, way to hype up the draft, Danny. I guess we'll take Kmart. It's crazy that Kmart got drafted 3 years before LeBron, and LeBron played against Kenyon Martin's son, Kenyon Martin Jr. But I guess what's even crazier is that, LeBron's playing basketball with his son. That doesn't even make sense, dude. We're gonna have to release somebody since we just added another player, and I guess that'll be Mark Price, as he's the worst guy right now. We need a little bit more point guard play, so hopefully some of these upcoming drafts have a PG. And Mike, I'm hoping you retire soon, because I'm gonna keep you on the roster because you're Michael Jordan, but you're not gonna be playing. It just isn't realistic anymore with how good the team is. We're still here to win games. AI, no, I'm not talking about ChatGPT. Is your MVP averaging 34 points a night? Ridiculous stuff. And it looks like we got a new coach here, Corey Coles. We won 79 games with him, and Kobe led the team in scoring at 22 years old. Bro's already a 98 overall. And Bryant will help us get back to the finals and win our 13th chip in a row, as C-Webb is your finals MVP, and we head into the 2001 off season. 01 draft again, I don't think was all that great. I mean, we need a PG. We might go Tony Parker. I think that would make a lot of sense here. I know that we could take Pau Gasol or even Gilbert Arenas, and Arenas might be really good in the sim. Yeah, it's between Parker and Arenas just because of team fit. They say Parker's ceiling is Isaiah Thomas, Zeke Isaiah Thomas, not little IT, and so is Gilbert, so that helps me. I guess Gilbert's the higher ranked prospect, so we'll rock out with him. Welcome to the team, No Chill Gil. Shawn Marion, we got a team option there. And we're going to have to make the decision of who to release off the roster. Oh, thank goodness. Michael Jordan retired, didn't he? Yeah, he did, which is good because he wasn't playing for us anymore. He retired with 13 NBA championships in a row. Legendary run. And with his retirement, we won't have to release anybody. C-Webb is your most valuable player. 21, 9, and 5 on the season. Anything is possible, KG. 6th man of the year as we go 80-2. 80-2 seems to just be the cutoff. We can never do better than that. As we go to the finals for another one, undefeated run that'll put us at 14 titles. Next thing we got to do is the 02 draft. Now, we've got a guy, he's pretty tall, pretty good at basketball. Yao Ming, 7'6". You reverse his height, you get 6'7". Welcome to the team, Yao Ming. We gotta take him. Come on, man. Especially in a world of no injuries, Yao Ming's probably about to be even better. And he was already an absolute dominant force during his short NBA career due to injuries. Money Mitch, I'm sorry. It's time to release you. We gotta clear some roster room. We got 399 overalls. That's what getting all these number 1 picks will do for you. But guess what? We got another incredible number 1 pick coming up. LeBron James. We're excited to have you here in Chicago shortly after Mike's retirement. 80-2 again. T-Mac wins MVP. Chris Webber coming off the bench nowadays. He's your 6th man of the year. I guess we started KG. Yeah, we did. Ended off the year on a big old 54-game win streak. Oh my gosh, Bucks got a couple games on us in round 1. I'm still waiting for somebody to take a 7. Got the Grizz. Wow! This might be the team. This might be the team. Look at Memphis. How many games did they win during the regular season? 68? Really? That's it? They look better than that, but we still sweep them. Kobe Finals MVP. Wow, what a Memphis team. Shout out to their GM. Clearly putting in work. 03 off season. You know what time it is. I forgot to get the pick. Whoopsie daisies. Let me go get that. Sacramento right at the buzzer. I'm stealing your pick. Sorry, fellas. The Chicago Bulls on the clock. LeBron James. Welcome to the team. 19 years after we draft Michael Jordan, we bring in LeBron. Glenn Rice, I think it's time, man. I'm sorry. We're going to release you, and we're on to another season. I'm kind of worried about that Memphis team moving forward. Tracy McGrady's going stupid, and I continue to be scared of the Memphis Grizzlies. We went 80-2 with Coach Gus Davidson. Kobe averaged 20, and we go all the way to the finals without a loss. We're taking on the Lakers, not the Grizzlies? Really? I mean, sure. We'll sweep, y'all. Easy. KG, your finals MVP. And that brings us up to 16 rings. All of those coming in a row. 04 draft, there's really only one guy you can go with here, and that's Mr. Dwight Howard, the big man coming right out of high school, just like LeBron James did. Welcome to the team, Dwight. Shaq starting to regress, so it's good we got the real Superman. Nah, I'm playing. But we did get Dwight, so that's good. Larry Johnson, I'm gonna release you. We got a bunch of young prospects. I'm gonna edit that out. We got a bunch of young prospects getting better though, so as some guys get worse, others get better. It kind of all balances out. KG, MVP. Wow, Tim Duncan. Wait, how did he? We had a team option. That should have picked up. See, we went 82-0. Okay, so a lot going on here. A lot to unpack. First off, somehow Tim Duncan got out of here. I was kind of just, chilling, letting the simulation do its thing. I wasn't paying too much attention. Tim Duncan left, so we'll have to make sure we get him back. That'll be the first thing. But we just went 82-0. Tim, you were the problem. We win the chip, lost one game all playoffs, so not the perfect season, 1 L. And we'll go get Tim back, of course. But, yo, what in the world just went down? Welcome back, Tim Duncan. You got your year averaging 30, all right? So you got to go get your buckets, stat pad. It's kind of like a vacation from the super team. And we went 82-0 in that year. So I'm sure you're sorry you missed that, but don't worry. You're here just in time for the greatest championship winner in league history, Christopher Emmanuel Paul, to make his way to Chicago. Team's looking stacked, and unfortunately, Gary Payton's going to have to get released. 399s. As we go for another championship, I think last year was our 15th in a row, I want to say. Chris Webber's your MVP, 19-9-6. Garnett's your 6th man of the year. Back-to-back 82-0s. I thought it wasn't even possible. I thought we weren't going to do it all video. We did it, and then we did it again. Hey, Tim, you missed out on one of the years, but you're back. You went from 30 to 13 points, so, that sucks. But you did get to be a part of something special. Or, well, it was more special the first time. Sorry, Tim. Sorry you missed out. We do have a chance to have a perfect undefeated year, though, if we can sweep the Suns in the finals. And we will. A 98-0 season. Something you don't see too often here on the Danny 2K channel, and we make a lot of videos. So that says something if it's something you don't see too often, because I do a whole lot of shenanigans here on the channel, a lot of 82-0 challenges. If you're watching this far into the video, you're probably quite familiar with your content, with my content. If not, maybe you fell asleep with YouTube on autoplay. If so, good morning. Oh, you know who I'm taking? My glorious bubble butt Kyle Lowry, first overall. We had to take Kyle Lowry, man. We had to. There was no other choice but to draft Kyle. Welcome to the team. He's only a 74. J-Kidd and Shaq are regressing. So is C-Webb. We're going to need to bring in some big prospects over the coming years, which shouldn't be a problem. We got 07 with Durant. We got 08 with Russ and D. Rose. We got 09 with Steph Curry, James Harden. You see what I'm saying? It'll be easy to add more talent over the coming years. Tracy McGrady left the Grizzlies for the Mavericks. I felt like they had a good thing going over there in Memphis. LeBron James, Frederick James, LeBron James, Frederick James. And we went 82-0 again. So we haven't lost a game in like 3 years. So that's pretty crazy. As we win the championship, we don't lose a playoff game. So we quite literally have not lost a playoff game in 2 years or a regular season game. And then we haven't lost a regular season game in 3 whole years. That's insane. Well, let's go ahead and grab the #1 pick again. I'm sitting here flabbergasted that we win all these games, and then I'm also drafting the #1 pick every year. Oh yeah, no kidding, you're gonna win a lot of games, Danny, but still, going undefeated is crazy. I guess it's also the aspect of we're taking away good players from other teams, so that's another way to look at it. Like, we take these good guys from other squads. Oh, we gotta release somebody. That's not good. Shaq Diesel, I'm sorry, you're gonna be entering Celtics Shaq territory here soon, so we're gonna release you before things get too bad. Celtics Shaq, I have no idea how that man played basketball. He was built like he ate Zion Williamson, bro. Like, he was, oh boy. I mean, he'll say it himself. I'm not trying to shame anybody or anything like that, of course. I mean, Shaq, he could dunk on me today. He could beat me 21-0, 1v1 today, right now today, in the TNT studio. If they brought the hoop out, he could dunk on me every time, push me to the floor like I was that one center. Our first loss in 3 years comes to the New Jersey Nets, led by Steve Nash. We lost our only game Well, 4 years to a podcaster. That's ridiculous. It's unacceptable. T-Mac, you're just team hopping, huh? Just trying to join every team. I ought to fire you, Frederick James. You just lost us a game. That's terrible. In the playoffs, though, we don't do any losing. Yeah, when the lights get brightest, we get even better. '08 draft. Last time I had the choice between Derrick Rose and Russ. I can't remember who I took last time. And this video was a couple days ago, so I should remember who I took. I think I took D Rose. Yeah, I definitely took D Rose. This time I'm taking Russ. All right, just for the sake of variety, we're taking Russ Westbrook, okay? Yeah, I remember some Russ fans being quite upset with me for not taking Russ, so I'm sorry. Hopefully this makes it up to you. Jason Kidd, you gotta go. You're regressing, and we gotta clear a roster spot for the Brody. We lost again. We fell off. The big ticket MVP. Where did he get the nickname, the big ticket? LeBron averaged 19 this year. We go to the finals against Melo and the Nuggets. They've got Amari too. They got a game off on us, but we end up winning the series in 5. KG's your finals MVP. We got to be close to 20 rings. Oh, we're at 21. You know who wore 21? Tim Duncan. Well, he's wearing number 0 this time because KG took his number. But regardless, 21 championships now. Oh, so we'll be able to get over 30 like it's nothing for sure. Speaking of 30, you know who's in this draft? Well, I kind of spoiled it. Yeah, exactly who you were thinking. The greatest shooter to ever wear number 30, Julius Randle. Welcome to the team. All right, it's that Stephen guy. Stephen Curry. Welcome to the team. All right, we got Wardell now. Kmart's kind of washed. I don't know if Kmart's done anything but be a bench warmer, with all due respect. But yeah, we're going to release him. So we head into another year. 2010 draft coming up. That's the Boogie draft. I'm going to take good old Paul George in the 2010 draft. Because in the recent, well, I probably shouldn't be spoiling the last draft video. But I didn't take Paul George that time. Let's just say that. So we'll take Paul George this time. Garnett wins your 2010 MVP. Ricky Rubio. If you know the Ricky Rubio lore, you know. The Ricky Rubio lore has been mentioned like twice in the past week. Oh, the Pistons got a couple games on us. Oh, the Heat even got a game. Maybe we're starting to slow down. NBA Finals against New Orleans. No, we're not slowing down. Well, we lost 4 games this whole run. If we lost 4 games in one series, we'd lose a series. Thanks, Danny. Insightful commentary. We're up to 22 championships. And like I told y'all already, we're going to take old Paulie here. Paul George, welcome to the team. Man, if Paul George never had that injury, I don't even like mentioning that injury because, oh my gosh, it was just horrible. But if he never had that injury to his leg, who knows how much better he would have been. I mean, he's already an incredible player. I know the podcast memes and everything, but like, Paul George is awesome. But imagine without that injury, 80-2, time to pack it up. We're washed. KG runs up another MVP. Kobe only averages 17, but that's enough for him to be the leading scorer for this squad. As we go back to the finals, taking on the Jazz, who won 61 games with Dirk, and we sweep them. Garnett finals MVP. We're at 23 rings. Shout out LeBron. Shout out Jordan. Shaq retired on the Celtics. But shout out LeBron. Shout out Jordan. 23 rings. Couple more. We'll be up to an even. Or, well, that's not an even number. But we'll be up to 25, which is a cool milestone, right? Kawhi Leonard's in this draft. We can't pass up on Kawhi, can we? I mean, in my opinion, Kawhi's head and shoulders above all these other guys, especially in a world of no injuries. You know who Kawhi Leonard is. He's Kawhi Leonard. You know who he is. Tim Duncan, they have no idea how good you were, but I'm going to have to regress or release you because you're regressing. I'm still waiting for the day we have like a super cool, super close series that we can jump into. We haven't had that just yet. More of the focus of this video, of course, is making the draft picks and all that good stuff, but I wouldn't be opposed to jumping in a game or two here or there if we get the chance. Kevin Garnett is your MVP. Kyrie on the Celtics. LeBron DPOY. Randall McCaw, new coach. We go 80-2. 69 game losing streak or winning streak to close out the season. And we go to the finals, taking on the Rockets. We sweep them. Garnett has been on a run, man. He has. And that'll put us up to 24 rings. Kobe. 2012 drafts. Who's in the 2012 class? Oh, I know who's in this draft. The dude with the unibrow. Anthony Davis. Gotta get him. 83 overall big. Oftentimes hits 99 overall here in the simulation. So you gotta have him. Kobe's starting to regress at 33. Garnett at 36 regressing, but he just won an MVP. Shawn, I'm sorry. See you later. Your beautiful jumper. We won't see it on this team anymore. KG, still doing it. 17 years in. 6 MVPs on his resume. 7 finals MVPs. Y'all thought I was going to say the thing there, didn't you? But I didn't. Got to keep you on your toes. 81-1, 78-game win streak during the season. That's crazy. So we lost like first week of the season. Never looked back. Never took another L. So we go to the finals against the Nuggets. JaVale McGee at center. And we sweep them. Bron, finals MVP. That'll put us at 25 rings. All in a row. Yeah, we've successfully ruined NBA history for sure. I mean, one team getting all the top picks. One team winning pretty much all the championships. Once we got that starting 5 locked in, we've never looked back. Next draft, this is the Giannis draft. Oh, should we take Rudy? Yeah, you really thought. We're taking Giannis Antetokounmpo. Welcome to the team, Giannis. Such a great draft pick there. I mean, you can't go wrong with Giannis. Oh my gosh, a lot of guys regressing. I guess we release Yao here because all the other players, they're still young and getting better. I'm sorry, Yao. I didn't want to release you. That's unfortunate. Worst season, such a long time. 79-3. 0 is your MVP. 8-game win streak going into the playoffs. Team looking sensational as ever. And we go to the finals without a loss. And we win the finals without a loss. Derrick Rose still got finals MVP. Buddy, you got swept. I don't care if y'all won. Or I don't care if you put up good numbers. You should not win finals MVP if your team gets swept. That's ridiculous. Maybe they're just tired of seeing our guys succeed, which I can kind of get. But sorry, it's going to continue. Jokic, welcome to the team. I saw Jokic super hyped after one of his horses won a race. And they were comparing that to him winning the championship. And how he's more excited about his horse, but I'm sure he cares about basketball more than you think. KG, I'm gonna release you. I don't know, maybe here's the thing. Jokic cares about basketball because he could not be that good if he didn't care. Jokic, is the nonchalant thing a gimmick, or do you just go to work? You know, you're good at basketball, you put in your hours, but then you don't really think too much about it, and that's it? So you really are nonchalant about it? You really don't care, or are you trying not to care? I feel like Jokic wouldn't try not to care. It seems like he really is just nonchalant. So, you know, Jokic, enjoy the horses, man. I'm sure you'll come back and average 40, 10, and 10 after being with your horses. Oh yeah, by the way, our guy KG retired. Great career with us, KG, for sure. So we appreciate you. Anything is possible. I just realized that when I was getting all the contracts squared away, the bro wasn't on the team. He's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. He's the MVP. LeBron, 6th man of the year in DPOY. Bro won DPOY coming off the bench. That's so tough, King. I gotta edit that one out. That's just cringe, bro. 75 wins is a little low for our standard. Maybe we'll struggle in the playoffs. No? Okay. Well, we got the Grizzlies in the finals. Hey, Jimmy Butler. We won in 6. Uh-oh. Things might start to get tough here as we head into the 2015 offseason. We might have some challenges ahead of us. Dropping more games in the regular season, the playoffs. I mean, I feel like the team is still really good, but maybe the league has just gotten more talented as a whole. Is that ridiculous? We got Porzingis, Cat. You know what? I'm going to take Devin Booker. Good option for sure. Book it. Welcome to the team, man. No players we have to re-sign. Already squared away all our contracts. Vince Carter gets worse. Kobe, we can't release you off the team. Well, sorry, Gil. Guess with that, we're ready for another season. Dwayne Wade is your MVP. Michael Porter Jr. really got traded to the Nets. That's kind of setting in now, and Cam Johnson's going to be on the Nuggets. I know what happened a while ago, but that's interesting, isn't it? That's a cool move. Hey, Philly, chill! All right, we won in 6. I've never had a Philly cheesesteak before. Are those hyped up? Are those what they're hyped up to be? Because I hear a lot of people hyping them up. NBA Finals, we got the Wolves. This might be the worst finals team I've ever seen. Oh my gosh. I mean, really? Like, are we serious? This is the comp we have as a team of all #1 picks. Is Bron's your finals MVP? Didn't even start a game. LaBench. Too tough. Kobe and Vince both retire. And KG, he retired on the Heat. Oh, I released him. He didn't even retire. That's right. I did release KG. Well, sorry, KG. I forgot about that. I thought you retired on us. Let's go grab the first pick again. This is the Ben Simmons draft, 2016. Do we take Ben? I feel like we have to here. Or we could take Taurean Prince. No, I'm going to take Ben Simmons, I think. Welcome to the team, Benjamin. Another great addition. As long as you don't pass out of a layup, Ben, you're bound to be a superstar. Booker only went up 3 after his rookie year. That's a little concerning. We got to release another player. I'm so sorry, Kyle Lowry. I hate to see you leave, but I love to watch you go. We've got so many point guards. Chris Bosh is your MVP. Fred VanVleet, Rookie of the Year. Look at that, man. Bron, 6th man of the year. Wow, MVP MVP and DPOY for CB. That's a great run for him. We won 74 in a row, a light win streak. We went 80-2 in total. Durant, 18 a night, leading the team in scoring. First 2 rounds go smooth. Conference finals is a sweep. All right, Chris Bosh, let's see what all the hype's about, man. What? They're up 2-1 early. We'll tie it at 2 apiece. But the Lakers, they seem to be serious. Game 5, we end up winning. 30 from AD. Okay, one more and we're out of here. Can the Lakers make it interesting? No. I mean, they took a couple games off of us, gave us a little scare, but in the end, the dynasty won out. Okay, and we should be near 30 chips now. 29. Yep, one more, and we'll be at the big milestone of 30 rings. But before that, we got the 2017 draft. We got plenty of wings, man. So I'm thinking we go Jason Tatum here. That would be a good pickup for us. My sub has bacon, no, we don't need wings. Give me Donovan Mitchell. That's what I meant to say. Guard, can score, can dunk on you. You don't need me to tell you that Donovan Mitchell's good at basketball. And sorry, Dwight, we got to clear up some roster room, so we're going to release you. We need some more centers. Matter of fact, we could probably rearrange this team a little bit. How about this? Bron, you're going to play the 4. Anthony Davis, where are you at? You're going to play center. Kawhi, you're going to go to the 4 as well. Actually, no. Giannis is going to 4. Yeah, Giannis, you play some 4. That should help us out, just balance out the rotation a little bit. We got the Luka draft coming up. We know we're taking Luka. 79-3 from your Chicago Bulls. LeBron wins MVP now that he's back in the starting lineup. Bron's also your DPOY. Brian Pittman, Coach of the Year. 18 points a night from Kevin Durant to lead the team in scoring. And we're going for ring number 30 in the finals, taking on the Warriors. And there it is, 30 for 30. Every time we've been in the finals, we've won the championship. And now it's time for the 2018 NBA draft, of course, headlined by Luka Doncic. Now, have y'all seen Luka looking quite slim? He's been on a diet, and I kind of believe in it. I know we get pump faked by all this stuff every off season, but he said he's not eating gluten or something. I don't know, bro. Chris Paul regressing. Don't worry, though. Luka will be there to step in here soon. But yeah, let me know. Do y'all believe in the Luka off-season transformation? Overall, another really solid season. 79-3 record. Bron takes home an MVP and a DPOY. 61-game win streak going into the playoffs, which funnily enough is the same amount of games that the Wizards won the entire season. Isn't that ridiculous to think about? Warriors in the finals. We faced y'all and cooked y'all before. We'll do it again. Chris Paul finals MVP. 31 rings. 2019 offseason. 2019 draft has John Zion. We probably need size on the team more than anything, so I think we're going to take Big Z here. Milwaukee, there we go. First pick, Zion. Welcome to the team. We're number 43. Yeah, we might be running low on numbers, so sorry about that. We have had, so many legendary players. Why are all these guys having qualifying offers? I don't know. I'll make sure we get everybody back under contract. I've been just manually extending their contracts during the season, so yeah, I haven't had to deal with this yet, but here we are now, and I'm going to have a bunch of guys to re-sign. Do we get everybody? I think so. I think everybody's squared away here. We should be good. Yeah, okay, we got everybody back. Nice, nice, nice. Now we'll go to player progression, where Chris Paul's probably going to continue to get worse. No? Just a lot of green arrows? Sensational! Okay, we go 79-3 as LeBron wins another MVP and a DPOY. Wow, the Wizards won 69 games. We might have to watch out for Washington. Here they are in the conference finals. Dante Green. What y'all know about Dante Green? Hey, there's Kyle Lowry and Harden over there too. Hey, Kyle. Sorry we had to release you. Sorry we had to sweep you. Lakers in the finals with Embiid. Hopefully Embiid can get healthy. I saw that article about his injury. It looked really sad, man. So, yeah, hope Embiid can get healthy. Win the finals in 5. 2020 draft. Oh, I know who we're taking. We're definitely going to take Ant-Man here. I don't think there's any debate about it at this point. Anthony Edwards, the best player out of this 2020 draft. Easily. Easily. Welcome to the team, Ant. 77 overall to get things started. Obi Toppin went second. Wow, LaMelo fell to 7. That's kind of ridiculous. And I guess I got to re-sign a bunch of my guys again, so let me make sure that's all squared away. Man, I'm excited for the upcoming NBA season. I'm also super excited for a new 2K. Just to have, like, new menus and new stuff to look at, bro, because playing this same game all year, like, oh my gosh, man, I've been posting daily. Like, it's going to be refreshing to have something new. Chris Paul, let's release him. And obviously, I'm not complaining, bro. I play video games. Like, I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. Okay, I don't want that to be misinterpreted here. And if you even call it that, I have the best job in the world, bro. I get to make YouTube videos for y'all, play video games. Like, it's awesome, of course. All I'm saying is, we're 11 months into the same game with the same look and the same menus and the same rosters. Like, it's gonna be nice to have something new to play. I'm very excited. I believe that if you pre-order, the date you get it is like August 29th, which is earlier than I feel like we've ever seen from a 2K. We haven't gotten any major My NBA news just yet, so I'm hoping there's some updates, but I also understand we may not get that much this year. I'm just really hoping we get a new era, man. That's what I really want. I want a new era in My NBA for 2K26. Oh, by the way, we only got a couple more years to go in this simulation. As we finish out with an 80-2 record, the Brody gets an MVP. Awesome, Russ. We love it. That's super cool seeing Westbrook getting MVP. Mitchell's already starting. We must not have much other two-guard play, but you know what, Spider? We won a lot of games with you, so we're going to let it rock. They're starting Kawhi and Ben over Bron and KD. I guess a new era is really getting started here. We're rocking out with the young guys on the squad as we almost lose to Toronto. The young guys might not be ready for prime time. Okay, we make it all the way to the finals, taking on Utah, and it's 3-2. Ooh! Game 7! Jeremy Lin. Linsanity might beat us here. Linsanity might beat us here. For the first time ever, we're on the brink of elimination. The Jazz have the lead. We go on a run late. Huge third quarter to win this thing. And Russ is your finals MVP. So a game 7. Oh my gosh, that was close. 33 championships. Will we come out of this thing with our undefeated finals record? Still got a couple more years to go. And man, that was too close for comfort for sure. Maybe we can bring somebody in that'll help us out a bit here. We got a lot of guards. I could use another big like Evan Mobley. Welcome to the team. Defensive minded. I know Cade would be awesome too, of course. But Evan Mobley, great player. We're not mad. We're not losing if we take him by any means. So we're happy to have Mr. Mobley there. We see some regression out of PG and we got to release somebody. So sorry, Mr. George. Sorry, podcast. Get a head start on that podcast or something, man. I don't know. I mean, he'll play for another team. 81-1 this season, but last year the playoffs were tough. It wasn't the regular season that was necessarily the problem. It was that postseason. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, real solid start. Yep, there you go. NBA Finals against dominating and the Sacramento Kings, and we win in 5. Wardell wins the Finals MVP. 2022 draft. Oh, we'll be able to get Wemby next year. That'll be fun. I mean, he's not going to be able to play for us too long, but still, it's Wemby. That'll be cool. Timberwolves have the first pick here, and we got to take Paolo. We've been drafting a lot of 4s, but maybe I should have drafted Cade last year, really thinking about it, but it's all good. Kawhi regresses, Russ regresses, Bron's old. Dag nabbit, I got to release somebody. Okay, who's getting dropped off the team? I'll tell you this, it's not Bron. We don't really need Booker and Mitchell, do we? We got plenty of 2 guards. We really don't need Bron, to be honest with you, but I can't. I'm sorry, Donovan. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Boy, oh boy, do I have some news for y'all. Mom made dino nuggies. I'm 20 years old and just uttered that sentence out of my mouth. And what's crazy is it was true. And I was excited about it too when I found out the news. But yeah, dino nuggies. After I finish playing 2K, I get to eat dino nuggies. See, that's why I said I got the best job in the world, bro. If you can even call it that. Like, come on, man. I really do appreciate y'all. This has been years in the making. I've always wanted to do something like this. So being here, being able to do it is incredible. Kevin Durant is your MVP. Gus Davison, Coach of the Year. Durant averaged 17. He's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. Finals, we got the Kings. DA, can you stop us? No. Anthony Davis is your Finals MVP. Bron's not done yet. I'm just checking. Maybe he'll be here for all the rings. And now we're going to go grab the first pick and in turn get old mama Wembanyama, Victor. Then I guess next year we'll take what, like Stephon Castle or Z Rizzy. Wemby, welcome to the team, big dog. 84 overall off the jump. Second to last season coming up. Booker regressed on me, man. I should have released Donovan instead. Russ, do I release Russ? Honestly, I'm going to release Kawhi because we already got Luka and KD at small forward and Kawhi's regressing. It sucks. I can't release Bron, though. I can't. It was the same thing with Jordan and Kobe. It's like, it doesn't even feel right releasing those guys. Okay, so we had an okay season. 74-8. He's Kevin Durant. You know who he is. MVP, sixth man of the year. Yeah, he's coming off the bench. Yeah, he's winning MVPs. It's weird, but we ball. Curry led the team in scoring with 17 a night. As we're going for championship number 36, we cruise to the finals where it'll be the Clippers with Trae Young, the next Steph Curry. That's what they called him. And Kawhi went to the Clippers. Lore accurate Kawhi. We sweep them. Perfect run in the playoffs. Just one more year left. 2024. I don't know if I'm going to take Steph Castle or Reese Shea. I also don't know if it necessarily even matters at this point because we've already done what we need to do. Let's do Steph Castle. Welcome to the team. Is he really 6'7"? I'm sorry. I was actually curious. I didn't even mean to say the thing. I was going to re-sign Devin Booker, but he don't want to play with us anymore. So I was going to have to release somebody this summer anyway. Devin Booker, I guess you're leaving, man. Oh, did Bron retire? He did! Dang it, Bron. You were supposed to be here for the farewell tour. It is what it is, though. We shouldn't have a problem winning a ring regardless. At this point, you were basically a cheerleader anyway. Le cheerleader playing the Bronny role. It would have been really cool if we capped off the last year 82-0, but it ended up being 81-1. What can you do, man? What can you do? So the final season should be a cakewalk to a title. We shouldn't have any trouble here. Okay, the Bucks actually took a couple games on us, but we do make it to the finals, taking on the Blazers with Wiggs. And we sweep them. Kevin Durant, your finals MVP. So drafting the first pick every year for all of history. We win a whopping 37 rings. Yeah, I know. Pretty crazy. 37 championships. And just to do a quick recap, we were able to draft Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Victor Wembanyama, Kevin Durant. You name the star player, we probably had that guy. Well, actually, that's not true. But we had a lot of good players. Going through the league history, we had a great run with Durant winning MVPs. Russ got one. Bron got a few in there. KG went crazy for us. He was incredible. D-Rob was quite good in there as well, too. He had a great run. Jordan, of course, early on really carried us. And then, there's the championships. Every single season since 1988, which is when we got our full starting five of number one picks. If you enjoyed and you made it to the end, comment number one picks. Have a great day. Like, subscribe. We love basketball. See y'all in the next one. Peace.